All right, so today we are going to be making claims about Nelson Mandela. We're going to learn how to make a claim, and we're going to learn a little bit more about Mandela. So the outcomes that we're focusing on today are communication and determining importance. So your do now is, what are some qualities of a strong leader? Explain your answer and give an example. All right, so for our mini lesson, right, we're asking, what is a claim? So you're going to use information from the video to define a claim. So I'm going to play the video here. You also have the option of playing it on your own and stopping it as you want to, but I'm going to play it here right now. So just to make something clear, right, if we go back to this claim, right, in order for teens to get the maximum amount of sleep needed, schools need to start at 9:30 a.m. rather than 7:40. This is still based on someone's opinion, right? They're basically saying that school needs to start later, right? This is someone's opinion, but at the same time, right, they are basing their claim in something more than just their opinion. Okay, so that's important to note because this is going to be based on our opinion, right? But you have to base it in something more than just your opinion. All right, so from that video, you should have been able to define what a claim is. So you want to fill that in on your sheet, right? All good claims includes reasoning and evidence, right? You can include your reasoning and evidence based on previous experiences, articles that you may have read, images that you may have looked at, different documentaries that you may have seen. And we never want to just plop evidence in there, right? So these are different ways that you can introduce evidence. According to blank, according to the article, based on the documentary, the reading shows blank, right? On page 13 of the article, okay? So here's an example. Restaurants opening at full capacity in New York City is a bad idea because the rate of COVID-19 cases will rise, right? So this is my opinion. It's a bad idea, right? But I'm basing it in something more than just my opinion, right? I'm saying this is the reason why, right? It's because COVID-19 cases will rise. According to Channel 7 News, this is what happened when the state of Florida opened their restaurants. So that's my evidence, right? I'm looking at another example. I'm using a news article that I read, right, or that I saw on TV, and I'm basing it on that. Now, I want you to think about your own claim about remote learning, right? You can use evidence from your own experience. You can use evidence from someone else's experience. You can use evidence from the news. You can use evidence from something that you've read, but just your own claim about remote learning. All right, so some terms to know or people to know. Nelson Mandela, okay, so he was a South African anti-apartheid. So if we're saying anti-apartheid, that means he was against apartheid. Political leader, he was the first democratically elected president of South Africa. So before that, they had presidents, right? Well, they had leaders, but they were not democratically elected, right? So it was based on, I'm no longer in charge, so I'm going to put someone else in charge, or I'm getting too old, or this person passed away, so we're going to put this person in charge, but it wasn't democratically elected. And then we have the ANC, which is the African National Congress, which is a political party that worked to end apartheid in South Africa. So the same way that we have political parties here in the United States, we have Democrat, Republican, Working Party, independents, right? Whatever. All these different political parties have different interests. This is the same idea, right? A political party, and their interest was to end apartheid in South Africa, and Nelson Mandela was the leader of the ANC. All right, so now what I want you all to do is your independent work, okay? So you're going to read the text on Newsela. You're going to click the link in the doc. It's going to take you to Newsela, and you're going to annotate and read the entire text. I can see how long you spent on the document. I can see how long you spent on the reading. I can see how long it took you. I can see if you annotated or not. So please make sure you're annotating. And when you log in through Google with your EBC email address. It's also an option to have the article read to you. When you're done, answer the quiz question. So it's going to say activities, and you're going to click the one that says quiz, answer the quiz questions. Then you're going to come back to this page, and you're going to click on the link. It says answer the question posted on the stream, okay? The question is, what is one word you would use to describe Nelson Mandela as a leader? You're going to do that in the message board. So there's a separate assignment that says 1.2 part 2, right? You're going to answer that question, and you're going to support your claim with reasoning and at least one piece of evidence from the text. So you're going to go back to the Newsela article and make sure that you are getting evidence from the text. Then you're going to respond to at least one person. This is how you're going to meet the communication outcome, right? You're going to respond to at least one person. You're going to either agree or disagree with something that they said, talk about something that you find interesting. Did you learn anything new from reading their post? Is there anything you would like to add to what this person said? So make sure that you're both writing your own post using evidence, right? So you're writing a claim with evidence and reasoning, and then you're also going to go and respond to what someone else has said. And then what is something new you learned about Nelson Mandela or apartheid that you did not know before? That is going to be your assessment question. And then in order to get an E, all you got to do is respond to 2 additional people, okay? Any questions, let me know. Goodbye.